Okay, we're
Yeah,
going to
no,
move
no, I
quickly.
honestly believe that.
Sorry, carry
Yeah.
on.
No, I was just saying, I honestly believe that.
Yeah. Well, I think that if we look recently at the rugby victory, we look at people like Sia Kolisi and these people who've changed the spirit of the country through a rugby match, and really, that is leadership. Um, what's the word I want? Like shared leadership. There's a team
Yeah.
where Sia Kolisi is not an arrogant leader. He's got his whole team together. They excuse me, they're doing it for a wider purpose, which is the purpose of elevating our country. I think that says a lot.
Absolutely. In fact, I've got a Sia Kolisi story. His father-in-law, Dr. Clive Smith, was my headmaster in high school.
Mm.
So yeah, so that's our connection. But
Oh,
yeah, you're absolutely
fantastic.
right. Leadership is about pursuing a higher goal, a higher purpose, mission that recognizes that it's not about us, but it's about other people.
Mm.
And we're all interconnected. I mean, I love Ernest Hemingway's novel from the 40s. Ask not for whom the bell tolls; it tolls for thee. So we can't separate ourselves
Mm.
from other people. If a person dies, we also feel the pain. A little bit of us dies. We're all interconnected. So we have to live a life of service, and understanding that that which we have is simply placed, with us with a responsibility to use it to help other people. So I wrote this book, Servings of Self Mastery, with the sole purpose of really scaling the mentorship and the coaching conversations I've had. I think a lot of people tend to tend to fixate on the idea of I need to make contact with Chris for Chris to mentor me. Well, you can learn about Chris's life from a distance. You can research people. We're lucky today we have LinkedIn, we have social media. You can literally piece together a whole research thesis on someone that you admire and extract principles from their ways and their lives without pinging them or phoning them and saying, please, can you mentor me? Because a lot of people get spooked by requests to go into this relationship of a dialogue. So there are a lot of people that I admire and I learn from them, and I kind of use that research to help me test my own thinking. And one day when I do meet those people, I share with them how they've impacted me as
Mm.
opposed to asking for them to invest time in me. And I find that that actually works.
I think that's a brilliant angle on mentorship. You can have a really top mentor who you would normally not be able to afford or even have contact with, because you can just read about them, learn about them, pick up who they are through whatever information exists, even on YouTube or whatever it might be.
Exactly.
There's so much available to us today where we can, in fact, have mentoring, like indirect mentoring in a way. I find that fascinating. While we talk about mentoring,